righty. It is time to get our second game going. And just had to check and make sure that we were all good to go there and that everybody can hear me. But welcome back to game number 2 of our user Big East Dynasty. If you're just now catching up with us, we are in the middle of a user Dynasty where we have recreated the Big East. And we have 9 users and 12 teams in the Big East. 3 teams are without users at this point in time. And we're going to see one of them today in the Syracuse Orange. We started our first game of the year a couple days ago with a 27-7 win over the North Texas Mean Green. And it was a slow start for the offense. And Christopher Vizina was 19 of 30 passing. Want to get that completion percentage a little bit higher. But he did throw for 288 yards, a couple touchdowns, a couple interceptions. Those interceptions were all on me. Ground game was okay. Want to get that a little bit stronger going into this one. Trayshawn Hurry led us in receiving, but you see we've gotten our backs pretty well involved in the pass game as Hyman had 5 catches. And then on defense, it was just a great performance all around. Zaquan Patterson had 11 tackles and a pick. Stanquan Clark had 11 tackles, 3 of those going for a loss. Arion Carter had 8 tackles, 2 going for a loss and a sack. We tallied 4 sacks as a whole for the team, but you'll notice one notable omission. Marquise Lightfoot did not get any pass rush. With that Platinum Quick Jump, we're hoping that changes in this one. But overall, a really solid start to the year, not too different from year 1 against Cal. In game 1 of last year against California. We got the 28-9 win in that one. We get the 27-7 win here. Now, game 2 last year was against Western Kentucky, a game we won by 40 points. It was a 60-20 final. I don't think that'll quite be the case this year. Syracuse, a team I think we beat 21-17 a year ago at home. Now we're on the road, heading up north to take on Syracuse, and they have a completely different challenge than what North Texas had. Syracuse is led by their quarterback, a Johnny Shepard, 92 speed. That is tied for second best in the game. And his arm, not the absolute greatest, but that 92 speed is going to be something we are going to have to try to contain. They'll have Yassine Willis and Vaughn Blue, 2 very capable running backs, not too dissimilar to what Andrew Paul was for North Texas. And in the receiving game, they have Jonte Cook, and we're going to have to really rely on Coy Parrish to lock him up and hope that works out for us. And at the tight end position, they have a capable starter as well. When you look along the offensive line, they have one of the better offensive lines in the conference with 2 starters in the 80s, including their left tackle in Nick Delgrand and their starting center in Zach Rice. So going to be a challenge for those guys to make it happen. Along the defensive line, they might be a little bit weak. So we might have a front that we can run against. At linebacker, they're not really all that impressive. In the secondary, Chris Peel and Demetrius Samuel are decent. They do have a lot of speed in the secondary, but those coverage ratings do leave quite a bit to be desired. And at free safety and strong safety, they have capable starters there. They're very young in their safety room as a whole. 5 total true freshmen, and their special teams we're not going to expect much out of. But it's really, I think this one has the opportunity to pick up some points. 34 total points compared to some of the other games that the users have played. Have not been all that surprising. One change coming to the depth chart, we are going to ask a lot less of Coy Parrish. He had a wide open drop or 2 in the first game. We're going to turn to Amari Jefferson with that 91 catching. Look, I get it's only 2 higher than Coy Parrish, but there's just something weird with 2-way players in this game where they drop passes. Might see if we can get Jerian Dickey into the game if necessary, if Amari Jefferson is not giving us the impact that we want to see. Of course, Amari Jefferson transferring over from the University of Tennessee, and we're going to get him going in this game, hopefully. So we're going to go ahead and get into this one. And this one will be a much tougher test. And we've got to run and grab our playbook. And we'll get into this one. Year 2, game 2.
in all of college football is win on the road. When you're a ranked team,
indeed, it is a big-time challenge winning on the road in college football. First road game of the year. Got a couple home games coming after this against UConn and Charlotte. Do believe this one to be the toughest of our first 4 games. This is now referred to as the JMA Wireless Dome. That's certainly an intriguing thing there. And it looks like we're going to have the ball first. I think we had the ball first in the last game, too. And we're going to call for a fair catch here. Christopher Vezina making his second start as the quarterback at Louisville, transferred over from Clemson in the offseason. If you missed the first game, hopefully we can get him going. Also be dealing with some stadium pulse. We started off with a run. It's a good gain on first down for Joseph Hyman. Kind of got a little banged up after carrying the ball 17 times in that first game. We'll see how far he's able to go today. So we find Nathan Laycock over the middle of the field.
Like he did last week. Look for some change-ups and some curveballs for this defense. Defense a little too jumpy there, and they got it.
We get him to jump.
Too soon.
Nice. That usually doesn't work out for me.
Defense couldn't quite hold its water, and it'll be 5.
Gives us a couple different things we can do.
The offense lining up for a first down play.
This is another give. And a first down run for Hyman.
It's a pickup of 5 and enough for a first down. The Cardinals come to the line with a fresh set of downs.
Find Jaleel Skinner out of the backfield. He'll have a nice gain of 9.
A little short of the first down. And the Cardinals can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go.
We're going to go ahead and give it to Hyman here off left guard. Nice little gain there.
Everybody there, well blocked, good run, and a first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one.
Freshman John Umodu checking into the game. He'll get the carry here on first down and 10. He'll have a short gain of a couple.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella.
Nice throw, finding Leacock.
When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
Getting the better of Chris Peel early. And Joseph Hyman checks back in. Didn't score in the first game. Let's see if we can get him in the end zone here. Takes it down to the 2. Bring in a little more power here on second down and goal. And Hyman has his first score of the year. It is an early 7-0 lead for Louisville.
What a luxury for an offense to have.
Good first drive. We started pretty well against North Texas. That early 7-0 in that game, and we'll see what the defense has for us.
And the point after is good. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd.
Let's see if Syracuse returns it. They will. Already missing tackles.
When he brought it out of the end zone, he'll be stopped at the 15. So Syracuse's offense
okay. Are they not going to be playing a Johnny Shepard?
And this might be a real challenge for this quarterback because that corner.
Wait a minute. They have. Is he hurt? Because that changes this matchup greatly. A Johnny Shepard is out with a dislocated ankle. Well, how about that? That is a huge ordeal because Edge does not have the same speed. It's a throw out short, caught by Jonte Cook, I believe is who that is. It's a gain of 5 on first down.
this quarterback has seen a secondary built like this, he definitely hasn't seen a corner with this guy's ability. So if he is going to
short gain for Yasin Willis.
Really good timing. He better be very accurate. He better not be late.
Now we're going to try to get aggressive here a little bit.
Pick him off and take it to the house.
They're going to try to throw for it on third down.
The pass is incomplete. Defense does a good job there forcing a punt.
They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon.
Bobby Golden back deep to return. Fields the punt. Cuts it outside. Carries it up past midfield as Arion Carter goes down. I want to keep an eye on that defensively, one of our best linebackers.
The Louisville offense is headed back out on the field.
Give on first down to Hyman here. Good blocking on the outside. Should have cut that back inside. Second down and 6. Vizina to throw. Throwing on the run, overthrowing.
Just a little too long as the junior frustrated. He missed that connection. Couldn't find his man last time. That leaves him with a 3rd and 6.
Come out with a quarters look. Try to get Vizina outside, and he's got some speed, and he has the first. Want to use his legs a little bit more. Didn't do that a lot against North Texas, and I think that that's something that can help. He's got 86 speed. That should definitely help us out. Good carry on first down for Hyman. Second down and 3.
That type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
This is another keeper. And picking up the first is Hyman.
And the Cardinals are on the move.
Find Umodu out of the backfield here. Makes a move. Cuts it back outside and has a gain of 8. Good stuff there. First career reception for the freshman. Giving it here to Hyman off left tackle and makes a cut and scores it. 2 touchdowns already for Hyman. 14-0.
Man, this offense has started the season off so good. 1-0 a week ago, right? Now building on it again. Great job putting points on the board. It's still the first half, but this unit looks dialed in.
Extra point is good. 14-0. Or 14-0, I should say.
42 yards on the drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he'll bring it out of the end zone. Not a whole lot of room to operate.
Good job by the kick team there.
Coverage unit was there and ready. First snap of this drive will come.
First down and 10.
At their own 14-yard line. Oh, he's got some space.
Good run for Yasin Willis there off left guard.
Space to run and ekes out some to get it up to the 21.
And that'll bring us to the end of the first. Can't really ask for much better there in the first.
Came out and jumped on them early in the first. Let's take a break and look at the first quarter stats.
Been really efficient offensively. Forced a 3 and out on defense. Syracuse is a team that fights, though. We had a great start against them last year, and then they really managed to fight back into it in the fourth quarter. We had to hold on late for that one.
Wants to go up top. Caught, close to the marker.
Pass is caught outside. We were in a little bit of a zone there.
2-yard line before he stopped, and it'll be first down.
This receiver is so dangerous out in space, and it's a nice job by the QB getting him the ball early on the curl route. And you see, once he has it, he's got some wiggle, he's got some shake, makes some defenders miss.
Throw short, caught. Gain of 6 for Syracuse. I think as long as we can limit the big play and continue to score offensively, we should be in good shape for this game. Run off left tackle for Yasin Willis, and he's strung out. Nice job by Micah Strickland. There.
That's such a great physical play.
Going to be third down and 6 for Syracuse. Let's see what they come out with here. Would love to get some pass rush.
It's the big guys up front on defense getting.
They're going to throw, and the pass is incomplete. Nice job, Micah Strickland. We force another punt.
Fingers incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. They punted away on 4th down.
Golden. An opportunity for a return here. Cuts it outside.
They'll get down and put a stop to
Gets
this
a few.
return. They'll mark it at the 32.
Let's keep going with what's working.
Offense coming out ready to attack. They've come out smoking with touchdowns on each of their first 2 drives, and they're back to work now. Going right to work up top.
And Trayshawn Hurry makes the catch for a pickup of 2.
Just a few on that completion. Behind the chains.
They're already going to show us a safety blitz.
Making side adjustments here.
Vizina to throw.
2nd down.
With some pressure. Fires the pass. Caught. Laycock makes a cut.
Still running at the 40.
Nice job by the lead receiver.
Look as if he was going to go. Gets it down to
Great
the
throw there
37.
by Vizina. Didn't make a lot of those throws last year. Very happy to see that one getting complete.
Some more pressure on the quarterback or disrupt their timing and their rhythm.
Vizina gives it. Nice block on the edge there. Just kind of got caught up a little bit.
They'll do something a little bit different.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's 1st down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
Under fire. Can't make
Looking for Amari Jefferson there. That didn't quite work out for us.
And forcing the incompletion. They couldn't make the connection on 2nd down. Now a 3rd and 7 to keep the drive alive.
There we go.
From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads to the wideout.
Nice catch. Nathan Laycock
For a 1st down, and they've
gave him a shot there on that one, and he makes the play. I'll take it.
The Cardinals come to the line with a new set of downs.
And Joseph Hyman carries for a pickup of 5.
As they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone.
Another give for Hyman. Runs it forward. Has 4.
7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. Tight quarters deep in the
Now
red
John
zone.
Umodu, the true freshman, checks in.
Without scoring.
Gets the carry. Runs it forward. Down to the 1.
Pushing his way, and man, he got behind his pads, but they get him stopped just inches away.
Keep
from
it
the goal
going.
line.
Marquise Davis checks in. Didn't get any carries in the first game. Listed as our power back. And nothing doing there.
For a loss of a couple.
Wanted to give that a try.
Situation on the
See what we could do there.
Defense brings so many guys. Palmer gets in the backfield, creates the negative play.
Yeah, I think we're seeing the overall
See what we can do with
athleticism
this.
of defense. They've got guys
This is a give for Hyman. And it's a 3-piece for him in the first half.
Cardinals.
And I've been really impressed.
And we have opened up a 21-0 lead. We did so at half last year against Syracuse.
They haven't given them anything to cheer about. Offense, defense.
Much of the same.
20-0. And
We'll
these
definitely
people
take this
are
start.
quiet in here.
No question about it.
Extra point, they're up 21-0. A 70-yard touchdown drive. Kickoff unit has been busy as they have built a big lead, and they're trying to hold on to it.
Syracuse going to take it out again. Shaking a tackle.
Stiff arm.
And again, good kick coverage.
Much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone, he'll be stopped at the 15.
Let's see if we can find a way to get the football back.
Here late in the half. On the ground with the counter. Slams into the pile. He'll get
Carry for a pickup of 1.
It's definitely too early to panic, but there's some bad feelings going on for this offense right now. You're way down on the scoreboard. I know we're still in the first half.
They're going to go with a screen, and it's read by Micah Strickland.
You're becoming a one-dimensional
Good job by the defense so
offense
far.
at a time when you need to be able to score some
2-minute
points.
warning.
So you either get it done through the air, or you've got to be more physical up front.
the orange with a long
We have the ability to be a little bit aggressive here, and I think we're going to do it.
from the gun. Wants to pass.
They're going to go downfield for Jonte Cook, and Strickland is there.
They certainly weren't afraid
We
to
saw
take a shot there.
Saquon Patterson have a great week 1 against North Texas. Now his transfer counterpart, Micah Strickland, having a great game. Golden to return the punt,
Now a fair
and we
catch
call for a late
is
fair
called
catch there.
Just shy of midfield. They take over late and have enough time to put together a drive.
Vizina
Break up this drive with the
to
pass.
throw.
Trying to
We'll get out of the pocket and pick up a few. Run a little no huddle.
Before sliding to avoid the hit. The Cardinals want to pick up the tempo. Second down, he'll throw it. Fires left. Got him down.
And first catch for Amari Jefferson. Wasn't sure if he'd catch it. I wanted to make sure he did. Remember, our kicker is not all that impressive. We'll go ahead and use our... Well, actually, he's hurt. He'll be back in a minute. Coy Parrish checks in.
Back to throw, time running short in the half.
I'll get out of the pocket again and scramble. Should have picked up the extra yard there, but in fact, I want to see to it that we get the first down here. Oh, look at this. Okay. Some games being played here.
Wants to throw on third down.
Got Jaleel Skinner for the first down.
Picks up enough to give them 1st and 10 from the 11. You don't want to have to settle for the field goal down here when you have a red zone.
No, we really don't.
Dude, use him.
Yeah, and when you get in this area and you've got that big target and that big fella that you can find, and you know
We'll run with Vizina, and we will take it in.
Step into the end zone. Touchdown, Cardinals.
Kind of cleared everybody out there and just had the opportunity to run. Extra point is good from Nick Keller.
I don't know, guys. I mean, can we do running clock in the second half?
Really can't ask for much more out of this first half than what we've gotten.
Touchdown on the board now, about to kick it away and hoping the defense can keep them from answering. And he hauls it in, and everybody's on the edge of their seat.
And Coy Parrish, great job on special teams. Syracuse with 34 seconds to work here. They will get the ball after halftime.
First play of the drive, wants to throw.
Out there with the screen. Nice job by Braywood to run him down. I think they're going to let the half run out. This will be their last play.
Looking downfield very late in the half.
Edge to throw. Now running. And that's all he's going to get. I'll take that. 28-0 at half. We will definitely take that.
Thanks, guys. Tough to beat a good first half of football in a great town like Syracuse.
Yeah, RJ, so far that's the case. But remember, last year, I didn't talk a whole lot about this game. I kind of just, played it and got it over with. But they came back. They orchestrated a 17-point fourth quarter comeback to make it interesting. I did hold on for the 21-17 win. So I'm not necessarily counting my chickens before they hatch. It's kind of one of those deals, but really happy with how we played in the first half, no doubt. Mine. We didn't miss that tackle.
The Syracuse offense heads back onto the field.
They're going to go heavy to start.
To start this third quarter, they just need to find something to build.
This is a give. Nice job rallying to the football. Clev Lubin and Stanquan Clark, the two returners.
Everything matter and hinge on this, because every possession in the second half is going to be critical.
Yeah, and I think if you're on offense, why hold back? What are you worried about? Nothing.
Edge to throw, throws it short, and there to make the play. Can't remember who 9 is.
Syracuse needs to come up with a big third down play to keep the drive.
But they're in third down again.
From the gun, wants to pass.
Throw incomplete. It's just been that kind of day for Syracuse. Fortunate there that they didn't pick up the first down, but they'll punt again. We're going to go ahead and call for a fair catch there. I think it's very imperative that we come out and score here. Especially, with being up 28-0, kind of set the tone a little bit. Nice pickup for Hyman there. Looks like he's been pretty healthy to start. No Nathan Laycock on the field right now, though. Gonna have to rely on some others. And we'll do so with Amari Jefferson.
Not before he's able to pick up the first down. Here's this offense with
Go split backs here. See if we can get a screen here.
On first down. Sets up the screen. Makes his man.
Oh my goodness. 4 touchdowns for Joseph Hyman.
Louisville. And they take it in for 6 more points.
After that amazing
Well, we knew we were going to be missing Isaac Brown, but Joseph Hyman, the Northwestern transfer, has come in and kept this offense humming.
They've raised their intensity level. They've raised their execution. This team is,
And we are up 35-0.
you can just feel it.
Cannot say I expected this.
And we've been anticipating this top 15 matchup all week.
Well, I knew I'd have a good chance of winning this game, but
Clemson is down right now, but I'm not
doing this on the road,
CJ Spiller-like big play in them.
I did not expect to be doing this on the road at Syracuse. If we were at home, you could convince me, I guess, but
never know what's going to happen in the ACC, and we'll circle back if anything develops you should know about.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on
Charles Lester out there.
And he's brought down at the 40-yard line, and that'll be a first down. After that big gainer to open things up, they'll put it in play from the 40.
Knocked away by Daye McCullough.
Deflected, knocked away by the D.
I love the quick decision.
But if you're have just tuned in, didn't see at the very beginning of this game, Syracuse starting quarterback Johnny Shepard is out multiple weeks with a dislocated ankle. 92 speed is tied for the second best at the quarterback position in this game. Them not having him has certainly limited this Syracuse offense. So they are not at 100% strength, and I think that speed would have definitely played.
He is going nowhere.
I don't disagree, RJ.
Wow, this offense is just stuck in the mud. They've already punted.
I don't like that. I don't like that play call.
Down now. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. The Orange with a lot of work.
Didn't like the way we were going to be blitzing there.
Lost a throw again. Caught over the middle. It's Williams. This
Didn't matter anyways.
Serious arm strength, firing that one in for the first down. Syracuse has a really nice drive going. They'll move the tight end. Gives it on the option.
Yassine Willis
And he used that spin move.
picks up 9.
And the spin cycle.
Syracuse kind of got something going here. They're into Louisville territory for the first time today.
On second and short. The give on the option.
Bouncing it outside is Willis. We knock him backwards, though, for a loss. Tackle for loss by the senior Justin Agu.
Syracuse lines up on third and short. Motion from the wide receiver. Calls his own number.
See, and that's where a Johnny Shepard would have really hurt us. He could have turned that into a score. That kind of a play. But they really just haven't been able to run it much.
On this drive. Running back searching for a hole. Breaks the tackle.
And I think this has probably been the most surprising thing of this game so far. This guy's one of the best running backs in the entire country. They just can't.
No, Yassine Willis is not one of the best running backs in the entire country. I disagree. And we get a sack. Clev Lubin, his second sack of the year.
When you make a quarterback feel comfortable, man, they'll sit in that pocket, they'll go through their progressions, but when you start to
Third down and 17. That one is nearly picked off by Coy Parrish.
do a better job of keeping him upright, protecting him, so he can have a better second half than he did first.
Syracuse going to try a field goal here to get on the board. Their kick is away. Their kick is good. Shutout is over in the third quarter. Kind of was hoping for one, but not going to get it. 35-3 though, and Bobby Golden will have a shot on the return here. Cuts it back outside. Not much there though. Give it to Hyman off left guard. Picks up 8.
Cardinals with myriad options.
Still no Nathan Laycock. Should be back for the fourth quarter if you noticed on the injury report there. I think up 35-3, we're also going to give the fourth quarter to the true freshman running back, Umodu. I think we'll get him out there and try our best to keep Hyman healthy. A little bit of play action here. And we haven't really tried that much today, and it's evident that we need to not be trying it again.
They've been trying all game long, different ways to affect him. Weren't able to get
high snap for Vizina.
Because of the pressure, it affected his accuracy, and that's why the ball falls incomplete.
Nice job by Vizina to pick up a bunch on the ground there. Turn kind of something into nothing there, or nothing into something. And we'll go to the fourth.
That's the end of the period, and Louisville has the lead. And it hasn't been much of a contest as we take a look at the overwhelming game stats through
over 300 yards offensively. Got to be happy with that through three quarters.
So first down, we'll open up the final period. They'll run it from the gun. And he's swallowed up at the...
That is true, RJ, and we're going to go ahead and get Hyman out just because I don't want to see him get any more banged up than he already is. And John Umodu has played really well.
The big defensive tackle. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. He might want another play. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. And the pass is in.
Wanted to see Skinner bring that one in.
Well, the offense has had their way all game long up to this point. Finally, the defense is able to make a play. And I'll tell you, after that hit, that receiver is going to be thinking twice about running that route again.
Here's the pressure.
Nice. Trayshawn Hurry. He's got room to run. And we're in the red zone again. Done a much better job protecting the football in this game. And I should have just went back in there and done it.
With the 1st and 10.
This will be the last carry today for Hyman.
Defense there to stop him after he picked up a yard. Ball's at the 17.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking?
Jaleel Skinner with a pickup of 6.
Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal.
Nice catch by Skinner. Inside the 5.
That end zone. He can almost taste it, but it'll be 1st and goal for this offense. The Cardinals didn't start this.
Give it to Umodu. Cuts it back and scores it. 42-3. The route is on.
Man, this has been a complete performance. The defense has been lights out, and the offense, obviously, just continues to pour it on. This is what you call having a great day. Putting it all together, offense, defense, complementary football.
And they tacked on the extra point.
42. Syracuse, 3.
He'll bring it out. It's Ross.
They just can't get anything on kick return at all.
The Orange have the ball back and ready to go to work. Man, how comforting is it to know that even if your offense stalls out a little,
run off left tackle, and they've got some room to run.
Well, he's one of the best in the country, at least, no doubt. But this offense would like him and prefer for him to kick an extra point.
That is Vaughn Blue on the carry. That's their backup running back.
Yeah, create some more rhythm, create some more explosive plays, and maybe some more balance. And listen, it's nice to
make a change there. Good decision to switch into a blitz there. We're going to keep the pressure coming. We're up 42-3. I want to see what we can make happen.
Now the play fake. Got it behind the line. It's forward. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Syracuse needs to come up with a big 3rd down play to keep the drive going.
They're going to look downfield. It was almost caught in triple coverage.
Dealing with 4th down. And here comes the punt team. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today.
Golden with an opportunity to return here.
Gotta make sure that hamstring stays loose. He's been
Oh,
busy.
he's loose.
Makes a move. The speed, the shiftiness, the elusiveness, all on display in that sweet return there. Louisville has it back in the offense, coming out ready to attack. Really good balance on that last drive. They mixed it up all over the place, Jesse.
Yeah, how nice, too, to have the
nice move there
on their heels, because at this point, they don't know what's coming at them. They had problems stopping everything that last drive did.
So I think this defense would come back with a little more aggressiveness. I mean, they let them have what they wanted. Now they got to dictate to this offense a little bit more.
They'll send the back in motion. Back to pass on second down. Grab near the marker. It's Skinner. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. They'll snap it from the 30 on first down. They'll move the wide receiver. They'll keep it on the ground. They want this clock to move. Not much room. A pickup of 2 down to the 28. A little wrinkle here as they go to the Wildcat and use the extra blocker. Back has it. Unloads to the right.
Oh, you got to catch that, Jefferson. A little bit of a running back pass there. It's got to be caught.
Offense tries to figure out a way to move the chains after the second down misfire.
That's the first time we've been stopped today.
They'll make the stop about 3 yards.
We're in no man's land. I think we're going to go for it here. Our kicker is not really all that impressive.
They have this game in hand right now. We'll see just how aggressive they want to be on offense. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Big tight end.
And Skinner makes the catch. Could have been picked. We're pretty fortunate that wasn't picked, but RJ was really hoping for a pick there so that he could laugh about it.
The give to the back.
Umodu.
Tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. Operating in the red zone here on second down. They'll try
Run this one off left guard. Nowhere to go.
Big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
How about that defense in the backfield? Nowhere to go right away. You could tell they were playing the run game all the way, and they got in the backfield and got the tackle from us.
And nothing doing there.
Losing yardage on the play, and that'll bring up fourth down. They'll try to
We'll let Keller kick one. Take the clock all the way down, though.
Splits the uprights, it's good. And that'll add 3 more to a lead that is already way out of hand.
And they just tack on more points to this big lead. Listen, fourth quarter was sitting extremely pretty. All we got to do, not give up big plays, make them earn everything they get the rest of the
It's going to be a win.
We're looking pretty good.
One more play to pad the
They're actually going to run Hail Mary. That's hilarious. Good luck.
back to throw. It's Carney. Under fire.
Pick that. Ah.
Until the final whistle, it falls incomplete.
Well, 45-3. Cannot say I expected to come in and do this to Syracuse. I thought it would be a tougher game. And, you know, we beat North Texas 27-7. Thought that, you know, they would play us a little bit tighter. And as RJ says, the Louisville Bullies go into New York and lay boots to rears. I'll keep it PG here. I'll definitely take this win, though.
From here, for David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
Just like last year, game number 2, a blowout win. The opponent apparently doesn't matter. Look at some of the stats here. We'll start with Syracuse. As Cameron Edge just couldn't really get it going. Solid completion percentage, not terrible, but only 68 yards. They didn't really commit to throwing the ball a lot. And really what they did was run the ball, and even then they couldn't really do that. I mean, Von Blue had a run. What was his long? It was a 29-yarder. and Cameron Edge had another 21-yarder, and that was the bulk of what they did offensively. We just did a really nice job limiting them, and they couldn't do much. They had 5 tackles for loss, no sacks, no interceptions. I mean, it was just a dominant effort. And for us, we'll back out and go back into it. Vizina, 19 of 23. This is really going to help his completion percentage. Again, I think he's a quarterback with his current ratings that could sit anywhere between 65 to 70% completion. Didn't throw for as many yards as he did in week 1, but he was much more efficient. 19 of 23, no interceptions, threw for a touchdown, and I think he ran for a touchdown on the ground as well. We had 5 rushing scores in this game. Joseph Hyman did what he does. He scored 4 total touchdowns in this game. John Umodu, the 2 freshmen, maybe not the most efficient runner, but, scores on the ground. Through the air, a receiving touchdown, a 30-yarder on the screen pass to Joseph Hyman. And the rest of the guys did really good as a whole. And then we gave up no sacks today. 5 pancakes each for Bennett Warren and Nair Jackson. We knew we could potentially run against that front. None of their starters in the 80s on defense. And only 1 sack today compared to the 4 that we got in the first game, but Clev Lubin does get the sack. He also had 3 TFLs alongside Micah Strickland. I'd say Strickland is probably your defender of the game, just for the plays that he made, and no interceptions for either team in this game. And then, of course, we had the field goal, the 31-yarder at the end from Nick Keller. He's a 67 senior. We'll give him kicks when it makes sense, but 89 kick power, 74 accuracy, not somebody we can rely on long range. He was perfect on extra points. He missed 1 last week. That was all my fault. And then one thing that really hurt Syracuse is their kick return effort was really bad. They really could not get anything going on kick return yardage at all. That says 15 yards. I guess. I mean, they were just not impressive whatsoever in kick return yardage. And we get the win, 45-3. So, just a big win for us. We are 2-0 going into the UConn game, and I know that what's going to end up happening is that we're going to struggle against UConn because you win impressively against a team you didn't expect to throttle, and then you come out and you struggle in the next one. Let's go ahead and take a look at some of the other scores from around the league. We'll run over to that real quick. And since he's in here, we'll start with RJ's game against UVA, which was, no, not in my game. RJ's game. Thank you, game. RJ absolutely destroyed Virginia. I mean, what can you say? 49-7. Virginia was 15 of 40 passing. 6 interceptions. Oh, my goodness. The West Virginia defense went crazy. 6 interceptions. 2 for TJ Wayne, 1 for Darian Lewis, 1 for DJ Walker, 1 for Kikora Tarnu. The entire secondary had a pick. At least 1. No sacks, so I see the pass rush is still not much of anything right now. And really, it was just Virginia trying to throw the ball, and it didn't work. Like, it just didn't work. And offensively, Nico Marchiol did throw 3 interceptions, 9 combined interceptions in this game. They had you on spin cycle with that camera. 339 yards, 63% completion. That's pretty common. 35 rushing yards on 18 carries. That's rough. But we know that RJ is continuing to work on building up his running back room as a whole. Rodney Gallagher has done some good stuff. We know that he's excited about his tight end, Dorian Fleming. Really, it was the passing game for RJ. getting it done in this one. But when you have 6 interceptions, I mean, you don't really have to do a whole lot. I mean, you're talking short fields and things of that nature. We'll go ahead and pick up Colin's game against Alabama. That's now 2 users to defeat Alabama. RJ did so in week 1, but Colin gets the 42-35 win. Brennan Sorsby, the former Cincinnati quarterback, with 3 touchdowns and an interception. And then Tavian St. Clair, it was my understanding that he went down in this game, and Jaden Davis came in and looked pretty solid, 85% completion, I would say so. Rushing, Jalen Johnson had a score. The offense is really humming. Chaz Nimrod and Jaquan Smith have been incredible. So has Tyler Williams, throwing the ball all over the yard, Colin is, and he's looked really solid to start. Had a pick with Kylan Webb, and just, some good stuff coming from the USF offense. Colin went 3-9 in year 1. Sean picked up the 35-14 win over UCF. And Walker Howard did throw 4 interceptions, but also a couple touchdowns, but ran the ball well with Jules Goff. 141 yards on 25 carries is a really solid effort. The UCF quarterback, Ja'Curry Brown, was sacked 4 times and only had 95 yards on 55% completion. Javen Jacobs was decent on the ground for UCF and kind of kept them in it, I guess, for a little while, but that is that. We also have Tyler getting the win over Miami of Ohio, finally exercising the demons there. Ryan Puglisi, not the greatest. It took Tyler a little while to get going, but Jaden Baugh ran the ball really well. He also had Emmett Mosley score. Just really made some stuff happen late in that game to pull away late. He got the 31-13 win. You can go check that out on his YouTube channel. I think it's I can't remember which channel he uploads it to. He has a handful of channels. And then Alex with the 30-9 win over in-state rival Florida State, as Tanner Applewhite, the new quarterback at Florida State, and Cam Davis, I mean, decent efforts there from the running back anyways. The quarterback, 2 of only 5 passes for Florida State. Weird. Through the air, Gavin Wims at 121 yards and a touchdown, 83% completion. Understand it's a new playbook for Alex there at Miami, but this is what we want to talk about. Isaac Brown, 33 carries for 210 yards and 2 more scores. Really impressive stuff from our old running back, but, we have moved on with Joseph Hyman, and he had a really nice game today. Again, we want to wish Isaac Brown success when he's not playing against us. We will see this Miami team a little bit later in the year. And he did have 2 total sacks in this game. Would like to see the pass rush numbers be a little bit better. I've talked about that with some of the guys in the league, and we'll see what ends up happening there. We still have a couple user games to be sorted out. Got a non-user game, Maryland and UConn, that'll be simmed. Likewise with Penn State and Temple. The in-state Keystone State rivalry there. I believe that's right. I think they're the Keystone State. And then we have a couple user games. Ralph hosting Old Dominion. That is a battle of 1-0 teams, and we'll see how Ralph does there. And then we have one user versus user game this week. It's BJ versus Cam, Boston College and Rutgers. Tough start to the year. 2 user games to start for BJ. We will see him a little bit later in the year as well. We won't see Cam this year. We'll have to wait for next year or potentially the conference title game to see if that happens. But that one, I understand, could be happening tonight. We'll see. And then hopefully Ralph can get his game in. But if not, we'll be simming, I presume, at some point tomorrow. And that'll take us into our next game against UConn, and we'll get an early look at them, and then we'll get on out of here. UConn, a team that I believe we played that we beat them 24-14 last year. They were a team that also came back in the second half against us, but they're going to roll out their redshirt freshman quarterback, Mason Kelsey. Maybe a little bit better of a passer, but I don't think that he's that much better than Cameron Edge at Syracuse. Their running game is certainly not the same. Their receivers, they do have Caleb Burton, but beyond that, not so sure that they're going to be able to do much there. They have an 81 overall left tackle, but their offensive line, not as good as Syracuse. We'll make that note again. Their front, not all that impressive. Their linebackers, aside from Grayson Howard, who they do have up the middle, not all that impressive. And also Grayson Howard working with some wear and tear right now. That'll be important to keep an eye on. In the secondary, it's Vakari Swain, and hopefully, I don't know who he's going to end up drawing, but, they have some decent corners. And I say that not necessarily because of the overall, but because of the coverage ratings. They're actually pretty decent. The coverage ratings were pretty bad for Syracuse. So they do have corners with, good coverage ratings. And then in the secondary, and the deep defensive secondary, they are not really all that impressive. So, again, this is a game we should be favored to win. UConn is 1-1 on the season. We can take a quick peek at their schedule and see how they have done so far this year. We'll also take a look at Syracuse's first game where they beat FCS East. We actually won't, but maybe we should have seen this coming, and we'll. It's a good thing we're checking the UConn schedule now, because if I had seen this score, I might would have felt a little bit better. UConn, though, lost to Indiana 40-38, and then they beat FCS East 28-9 in week 1. But they had a week 0 game against Indiana, and they gave Indiana all they wanted. 571 yards of total offense for UConn. Mason Kelsey threw for 458 yards on the Indiana defense. And MJ Flowers ran for 3 touchdowns. Not really all that efficient of a runner, though. And Shamar Porter was the receiver of choice in that one. And that makes me curious about Indiana's secondary now. We'll take a peek at that, and then, like I said, we'll get on out of here for today. I just want to see this real quick. The coverage ratings are not all that great. Yeah, they really don't have a great secondary, so our secondary is much better than Indiana's. So hopefully that's going to be the storyline going into the third game of the year against UConn, and we'll see when that comes. I do have work tomorrow, and I do have work on Saturday, so we'll see. Maybe during the day on Saturday there might be an opportunity for me to do it, or maybe late Saturday night. We'll have to see, but it all just depends on when everybody else is able to get their user games going, and we'll go ahead and get on out of here. We'll ready up so that Tyler knows that we're ready to go, and of course we don't show recruiting, and that's where we are going to finish it off for tonight. I thank you guys for tuning in, and we'll see you in the next one.